Good morning. It is Tuesday. It is the Bubba Show, and it's this week's news day. So we take a look and we look at the news. There is a lot of news now, but more important than the actual news is how the market reacts to the news. That's really what we're concerned about. But this week we've got housing data coming out. We've got consumer confidence numbers today. We've got Chicago PMI later in the week. We've got the jobless claims. But really what I really want you to start to focus on is not really so much what the news is, but how does the market react to the numbers. That is more important than anything else, is reaction to those numbers. And we've just come through an earnings season, and for those of you who watched Oracle missed, they matched expectation on earnings and missed in the line, and the stock got crushed by 10%. These are things, this is more important. The news of what the stock does. The reaction is more important than the actual news itself. But when we start to see stocks react to bad news, that is something that should start to send a message home. And that's what I'm looking at. So whatever the news is, we've got a GDP number this week. You know, not the end of the world. Again, we're not really concerned about the number because if you've noticed, for the last 6 months, nobody cared about the number. It was how they reacted. So again, we're in this same school. What we're more concerned about is how the market reacts to the number, not the number itself. So if you keep that in mind and in focus when you're trading, is not what the actual news is, but how does the market react to that news, it will give you a much better chance. So know what the news is going to be, because know that you can expect reaction from that. But what the actual news is, other than the big jobless number, and even that, we're still going to react to that number. So what we really want to see now is how is the market going to react off of that number versus what the actual number is, because that's where we are and that's what our focus should be. So let's look for the reaction. Let's focus on the trade. Let's remember that the markets have turned over. We're making lower highs and lower lows. So this is what we're looking at. Let's look for opportunities to take advantage of the short side of this market. If you want to hear my radio show, it's the Bubba Show at thelibertyexpressradio.com every day between 5 and 6 Eastern Time. Also want to invite you to the Average Joe Options Call on Monday night. Please email me at Todd@AverageJoeOptions if you'd like to participate. This is Tuesday. This is Bubba. Have a great day. We'll talk to you on Wednesday.